Gamer Dude 2088, and what's that? That looks like Sombra. Are you on the PTR? Hell yeah, I'm on the PTR. Well, if you didn't know already, my old PC took a shit really bad, and I got a new PC built, which is capable of playing Overwatch. So I got Overwatch and downloaded PTR, checking out Sombra. So I have some things I want to talk about to the console players. I want to first start off by saying what I'm talking about in this video is probably not going to match up to the video itself, so don't expect it to. For you Tracer mains out there, Sombra is bae. She's kind of like Tracer in a way with the teleporter and the machine pistol with the bursty damage and all. It's just the biggest difference is the damage is not the same as Tracer's. It's a little lower, so don't expect to really do a lot of damage. The biggest issue that I will see is aiming. And I know for me, on the console, when I play heroes with closer range weapons like Tracer and Reaper, I kind of keep the sensitivity low because of the close range weapons, as well as the high mobility that Tracer has, in the sense of the same way with like Genji. Is like the movement that you have to perform along with shooting. I generally keep the sensitivities low. And for other heroes with longer range and less mobility, a higher sensitivity. But that's just me personally. I'm just saying for the console players, if you play something similar like that, this is probably going to be the same thing you're going to need for Sombra as well. I know a lot of you guys are going to pick up Sombra because once she gets on the console and everybody's able to play with her, of course, it's going to be nothing but Sombra everywhere. Everybody's going to want to play with her just because she's the new hero and everything, but she's not going to fit everybody's play style. I can see that already. For one, she's an attack hero that plays like a support that's more of like a defense hero. And let me explain there. It's like what I've noticed just in a little bit of playing I did. I haven't really played like with no real composition and everything because I'm new to playing on the PC. So, but just from just playing this random nonsense, I noticed like you have a strong advantage when you are on the defense because of being able to camp health packs. It's like having an extra healer just because how fast the health pack is able to respond once you hack it. I kind of see the hack being nerfed in the future because it's just so powerful. With Sombra, it's more utility skill than aim skill. So it won't be a big difference between PC and console. Not like how Widowmaker is, where she's more aim skilled than anything. So it's a large difference and should have been balanced differently. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, one of the major things I noticed with the way I kind of just start playing her versus the way I seen her play throughout the game with other people, and from what I seen other people do in their videos on YouTube, everybody has the same idea of hack the health point, put your teleporter down, and then go invis and get into battle. That's pretty much like the big thing with her right now. I'm sure that's not going to be the way that she's played best. It's just right now this is what everyone is doing because everybody's trying to really figure her out. So that's just a little a heads up. It's like, yo, this is what you should do until somebody comes up with something better for Sombra. But she's more technical than what we're using her for right now. Listening to a lot of what the other big channels on YouTube for Overwatch were talking about, and then just from my own game knowledge, it seems like she'll be strong to take down like certain heroes, especially tanks, like stopping Zarya's in their tracks, shutting down Maze because everybody hates Maze. So just shutting down key targets, bastions and everything, just for lower level and higher level ranks in the game. Just being able to shut down key targets, especially if your team is just getting shitted on by one hero. Sombra would be good to shut that hero down, make sure that hero can't use any of their skills whatsoever. That just don't mean pick Sombra and you win the game. You still gonna have to focus fire on that target, because if they're threat, that means once they get shut down from using their skills, you got to make sure they die. That's just point blank. I noticed in low rank competitive on both consoles that a lot of people get stuck in situations where someone is solo healing. And that's due to the person having to bite the bullet because the soldier main they are couldn't pick the character that they wanted because someone else picked them instead. So they stuck using Zenyatta. And Zenyatta's heal really not all that strong. So this is where Sombra comes in because she provides that extra utility by being able to hack health points and give those additional heals if you focus your defense around a health point because it's stronger on defense than offense because you have the advantage defensively with the health packs because you start in the area of where the point has to be captured, both on payload and capture point. I believe when it comes to being on the attacking side with Sombra, focusing hacks on the enemy will probably be stronger than worrying about health packs, which you should still have two healers in anyway. It's just that extra utility could help as well. It's like having soldier in a party, just having that extra heal utility if you are on a coordinated team. Now solo queuing, that's a different thing. I can see Sombra not being as strong in a solo queue game than in a coordinated team because she is high value, high risk character, just like using Hanzo, Widowmaker, Bastion, even Junkrat. I mean, it's like the potential is real good, but they're just not the greatest in all situations. And she's gonna fall under that category as well. My final thought I would like to talk about is like counters to her, which if you catch her at the right time, Winston can be a real strong counter because she's really squishy, only 200 health. I mean, Junkrat can pretty much shut her down. Even if you hack Junkrat, I mean, his splash damage is enough just to pretty much drop her instantly. But she's going to spark some new, like, hybrid dive comp type of thing because she's going to work really well with, like, Winston, Genji, Tracer, Reaper. Just things that can, like, sneak and get into the back line. She's going to work really well with them. And in a coordinated team, having two solid flankers, like have her flank and then have a Genji flank, or have her flank behind the enemy team and then run the Zarya Winston combo. Winston jumps in, Zarya give Winston the bubble, Sombra becomes unvis, she hacks a key target like an enemy Zarya or Reinhardt, or in a situation where if you have her ult, you use the EMP and shut everything down to force a team fight, and your Zarya can shoot the graviton, group everything up, and you can just ult stack. And this is where I see Sombra shining in the most, doing combo plays like that. I've been enjoying playing Sombra, and I look forward to becoming that Sombra main, because I see Reinhardt kind of falling out of the meta or being less useful in situations where Sombra's in the game, just being able to be shut down, and he can't do anything. There's a few heroes that still will be strong even without their skills. Reinhardt is so skill based. I mean, his whole strategy is based around his skills, and I'm a Reinhardt main, so just by me saying this, it's like, well, if I can't beat him, join him. So I'm looking forward to being that Sombra main, that person that's just gonna play the hell out of her, because I really like her style of play. I really like the stealthiness and being able to, and she doesn't cloak, she's actually invisible. That's the best part. Most games you have a cloak so you can kind of see them. You don't see Sombra. That is beautiful. So I gotta step my game up, learn her, get as best as I can, see what the pros do with her and all of that good stuff. Try to figure whatever I can out with her just to be the best player that I can be in all three platforms now. And this is the Gamer Dude signing out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, because you don't know how much those thumbs ups really help. As well as, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, please leave a comment down in the below said, I did, because I just want to know who really watches all the way through, because I know it's not everybody that does. And much love to the gaming community. I'm glad to be back making videos. Deuces.